Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. We got some breaking news out of Israeli TV saying that the cabinet of Israel have decided to launch an attack at night. All right, so right now as I'm doing this video, it's 12 a.m. in Israel, and that means that within the next hour, 2, 3 hours at night, right? The night could be between 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. You know what I mean? So, but between now and I don't know why they would even say this. They might why not, you might as well just do it instead of say it, but whatever. So propaganda probably, I don't know, but either way, saying that this is going to happen, and they're doing this right before the dollar futures markets open here, and that's going to be in 40 minutes. So fear is going to be coming in, and you guys see everybody, a lot of people on Twitter with all this fear as well, and Twitter Spaces with fear, and knee jerking to the dollar, like Greg Menerino's talking about, saying probably the dollar is going to be up, in futures markets here, most likely if all this fear is going on. So we'll see what that does to cryptos. I did say that maybe the Bitcoin retests that that 60,000 area. That'll be a nice little double bottom there, but we'll see, right? We'll see. We'll see how this thing plays out. The Bulls have been fighting really good today. They've been fighting really good, so they've been trying to fight off the bad news and all the fear that's going on. So shout out to the Bulls for at least fighting here. And so here's Alex Jones is on emergency broadcast about Israel vows to strike Iran, sparks fear, and Matt's here with also breaking news: Israel is going to respond, and everything to the downside, right? So markets are green right now, but let's see what happens in the next few minutes. We got 40 minutes until less than 40 minutes until the dollar opens in futures. If the dollar opens up to the bull side, you expect the crypto markets and the stock market futures to flush to the downside, right? And we have to keep an eye on the bond market as well, right? The bond market is the big one as well. So let's watch that. You can see that the markets are doing okay. Well, if you believe in CoinMarketCap's numbers, right? We can't trust anything these guys say, right? And but right now Bitcoin is flushing to the downside, but it's still green on the day. But you can see there we're almost down 1% already in the last hour or so since the news broke from Israel, and we are flushing now. We are now starting to flush here. I have my Margex open, my Margex positions open here, and we are just flushing down to the downside right now on Margex. So Margex is at 36,300, and here we have 36,380. So Margex is now in the twos. It's flushing. All right. So if you guys went short here, with that news broke out, if you went short, you're doing pretty good right now. 100x leverage to the short side on that news. You're making some money right now. So see how that plays out. All right. So let's see here. We have how many days to the happening? 5 days and 1 hour to the Bitcoin happening. All of this craziness is that I told you guys. Remember last year I said they're gonna try to do everything before the Bitcoin happening. So war and everything you can think about, right? The ETF, Bitcoin ETF, war, everything you can think, maybe even the dinar, right? So we'll see, but we don't know, right? The strikes and everything, right? Everything they're gonna try to get everything done before the Bitcoin halving, and man, they have gotten a lot of stuff done right before the Bitcoin halving, and it's only 5 days away. So what are we gonna expect in the next 5 days? Like this is gonna be crazy. right? All right, so let's go to the lung price and let's check that out. And so lung had a nice little rebound today, but it looks like it's starting to flush again. And let's see here. Yeah, we're starting to go down a little bit here, but we're back into the 4 zeros here for lung. Jeez. Oh man, and so people have sold their positions, and look, people were in the money on Lunt though. I mean, those positions at 3 zeros, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5. I mean, you were in the money. I mean, most of you guys were in the money. You guys have been in Lunk for 2 years, most of you guys. So at least a year and a half. So you were in the money. So if you did fear and sell out, I was talking to one of my homies, at the gym, and he was like, "Yeah, man. When all this stuff was going down, fear came in my mind, and I sold my Dogecoin, and I sold my Shiba Inu, and I sold my stuff. And it's like I was programmed to do that. And I was like, yeah, that's that programming that they put you guys under since all of us went through it. All of us went through it as children, as kids. Fear. You sell on fear, but you got to reprogram yourself and say, no, I don't sell on fear, right? We're not going to sell on fear. Let everybody else sell on fear. You buy on fear, right? So you buy on the markets, you buy slow and steady. Slow and steady is going to win the race, right? Slow and steady. You know the halving's coming. You know rate cuts are coming. You know an election is coming. You know what I mean? These things. You know Gary Gensler could be out at any moment. There's some really positive things coming, right? So you don't let that stuff. You just stay in the moment. Stay in the moment and be like, okay, I'm not gonna let the fear take over. I'm just gonna buy slow and steady, right? All right. So, um, let's see here. Should I get out of this trade? I'm in this trade right now. I can get back in. I really want to be in a trade when the dollar goes live here on the futures. If the dollar flushes to the downside, surprisingly, then I'm going long Bitcoin. If the dollar pumps, when it opens, then we're going short Bitcoin, right? So I want to see what happens here with the dollar in the next we're about 30 minutes 33 minutes away from the dollar opening on the futures. Everybody's going to be watching this very closely, the dollar here, and they're going to go whichever way the dollar goes. If the dollar goes to the upside, it's going to probably pump like crazy to the upside, and the futures and the stock markets and crypto markets are probably going to go down this way, so we're watching here, and yeah, I'm still in this trade. I'm staking it a little bit longer. Let's see if I can get, maybe I can make $50 off it or something. I'm doing 100x. I'm doing $100 leverage. So $100 leverage on 100x on Bitcoin, which is $10,000. So that means you borrow the other 9,900, right? So you borrow 9,900, and your $100 is all you can see. This is isolated leverage though on Margex, so all you can lose is $100. All I can lose is $100. If I get liquidated, all I lose is $100. I don't lose nine. I don't owe $9,900 like you do on these other accounts, right? These other accounts, I would owe $9,900 that I borrowed as well. On isolated leverage, you only owe what you put in, right? So I mean, you don't owe anything. You just lose it, right? So all right. So Bitcoin's bouncing a little bit here, back to the upside a little bit after that fear of the Israeli news. But it's bouncing back up. Maybe I should have took some profit. I should have took my. I was talking to you guys. That's what happened. I was in profit here on this thing. Now I'm basically only up $2 right now. So I should have took profit and just kept it moving. But anyways, here's Lunk, and yeah, we're under that one, and as long as we stay under one, it's a great time to be buying Lunk, under one and staking, right? Buy it and stake it, buy it and stake it. Come join the Burn It All Validator with Brad and just buy it and stake it. You know what I mean? Or other validators that you think are positive for the community, go buy and stake with them. USTC is up 15%, but back into the ones again. So, yeah. So this is interesting. So, yeah. Now I was talking to my friend about the price about USTC, where it was supposed to sit at before for the dinar, but it's nowhere close there right now. So it's like we're gonna get if the nuke sites are hit today. I mean tonight. tomorrow, could we, you know what I mean? Like, what's going to happen with that, right? So, you know, so I don't know. Maybe she has to go back into prayer and see what happened with that. I don't, even if the nuke sites are hit, um, even if the nuke sites are hit tonight, tomorrow, or this week, that doesn't mean that the NAR is going to revalue right away. Like, you know what I mean? So it could take a week or two or three or even a month before it revalues. So anyways, and we do believe that we still believe that the Bitcoin, after the Bitcoin halving, things are going to gather, the markets are going to gather itself, and then it's going to start, and then weeks after that, it's going to go start to head to the upside, and then it's going to start to go parabolic, right? So we still believe that, right? So even regardless of what happened in the Middle East and stuff, we still believe that's what's going to happen, right? So okay, we still have May, June, and July as wealth months. So, take it for what it is. So even with all the fear and all the things that are going on, we still have May, June, July as wealth months. All right, so here is Terra and Terra 2.0 at 59. This thing went down to 52 cents, man. Jeez. All right, so ouch, right? So 52 cents here. And now it's at 59 cents, up 18%. Ouch, ouch, ouch. If they had a burn mechanism on this thing, any type of like point one, anything, this thing would absolutely pump. These people literally watch these videos and they know that's exactly what could pump the crap out of this thing and make them billionaires, and they refuse to do it. They have a governance, so somebody can go on their governance and say, get a freaking burn mechanism on this thing, and burn and reduce the supply even more. And because I mean, they don't have a big supply, they got a total supply is 1 billion tokens. Now they don't have a max supply, so but 700 million tokens are in circulation right now. Like if you get a burn mechanism on that, you know how crazy high this thing's gonna go. Like that's crazy. Same thing with data. Like data doesn't have a burn mechanism on it. Like they T Fuel has a burn mechanism on it because there's no max supply, but data doesn't, right? So if data had a burn mechanism on it, just a little tiny burn mechanism, like point one or something. It doesn't have to be 1%, right? It could be like point one, point three, point two, and just it would do so well. Like that's what helps these things really. A lot of people don't like to even invest in a token that doesn't burn. So you'll be getting a bunch of new investors. One of the reasons why a lot of you guys are not in Luna 2.0 is because it doesn't burn, right? You're like LUNC because every day you're reducing the circulating supply, and USTC same thing. But here in Terra 2.0, you guys are not investing in that one because it's like I'm not investing in that one because they don't have a burn mechanism, and so a lot of tokens people are not investing in because they don't burn, right? So you open up yourself to a new audience when you actually put a burn mechanism in somewhere. So if Theta or the Terra Luna or 2.0 or both of them did that, man, they would open up so much windows of opportunity for more investors to come on in. Can you imagine? This would be crazy. I mean, this thing would pump, right? So, I can't wait till Matic does that. Matic is going to go from inflation at some point to deflation, and they're supposed to be adding a burn mechanism or doing something to start making themselves deflationary as well. So we're going to see how that plays out, right? Um, all right, how long we got 27 minutes before the dollar opens. Bitcoin could run a little bit up here in anticipation of the dollar coming out high and then flush. So we'll see if Bitcoin wants to go here before the dollar opens up because we got about 26 minutes before the dollar opens up, and everybody knows that the dollar's probably going to open up strong, right? As fear grips the world here. So maybe Bitcoin runs up a little bit and then flushes. I don't know. So if the dollar opens up strong and heads towards 107, 108, 109, 110, Bitcoin's gonna retest at 60,000 again, and we'll see what happens. All right. What else can we talk about here? Let's look at Galaxy Station. I'm already here. And all right. Now, Terra, Terra Station. That's what I'm trying to say. Terra Money. or station.money, whatever it's called, Terra Money, Station Money, Station. I was having some problems yesterday, man. I couldn't even claim my rewards yesterday. You couldn't stroll down. Like I was clicking the down buttons and everything. Click on. You couldn't stroll down. They couldn't find the pricing for some of the tokens that that you get in your rewards. LUNC doesn't have a price. A price. It's blank, so that doesn't help. Like what's up with that? So I did tweet them and say, hey guys, what's going on with this? Like the legacy wallet doesn't have, like LUNC doesn't have a price. USTC has a price, but LUNC doesn't have a price. You can't claim your rewards, because you can't stroll. For some reason, I'm not able to stroll down. So it was just weird, and I haven't integrated into Galaxy Station yet, the new Galaxy Station yet, my wallet. So I was literally forced to just sit there and be like, okay, I can't even like claim my rewards today. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of weird. Anyways, I mean, I could if I just upgrade my Galaxy Station wallet, right? So I guess I don't know. All right, it is what it is. But here is establish a Terra Classic team, and that's failing right now. It's not even close to being to getting the threshold here as well. All right, so that's what's going on with that. Bitcoin is back to the downside again. 63,468 on Margex here. But it's still up 2.3% before the dollar comes out. So, all right, so here is LUNC. It's 61 million burn today. And USTC is we got 29,000 burned today on USTC, and then we have 14.23 and staking supply. So, all right, so people that are staking, Oracle Pool. Oh, we're still holding that 130. 130 still holding here for a lung. So maybe tomorrow will be 129, right? So, but it's still holding right now. Let me get out of my position. I'm gonna get out of this position, and I'm gonna get back in once how much money I didn't make that much money on that one. I made $10 on that trade. Might as well throw it in the in the trash. So I made $10 on that trade. I'm gonna wait for the dollar to open, and then I'm gonna do some more trades. I'll put some more trades in when the dollar opens. Okay. So let's go here and let's stay here. All right, so we're about to hit the 5 billion in the community pool, and which is we kind of it's taking us a little bit longer to hit that 5 billion because the volume has disappeared, right? And a lot of people are saying it's because of the KYC, right? The volume has disappeared because of KYC. It could be. It could be. Let's just give it a little bit more time. It could be just the markets and people on spring break and vacationing and stuff like that. And because of Ramadan as well. We had Ramadan, we had Easter, we had, you know what I mean? Like we had spring break all at the same time. So like, wait, give us a little bit of time, right? Today is the end of Eid, right? So Eid is over today, and then everybody's back to normal, and then so we'll get the Arabs back in trading on Monday, and volume should hopefully come up. We got a lot of Arabs in LUNC, so we'll see if the volume comes back up. If the volume stays low, then maybe it is the KYC that is hurting us a little bit there. Maybe it is. And so we'll accept that in the next 30 days if we still like this. By the time we hit like May, June, and we're still volume still low, like, okay, that is KYC is really keeping us from having big volume here. All right, but I think it's too early to say that right now. 695 million there, and for staking there, and then Terra Casinos at 1 million there, and the rest of the guys burning LUNC there. Jesus Lord 2, 780 million came in for Jesus Lord 2 there. Nice. Hey, congrats to these guys, man. And oh, never mind. That came out of Jesus Lord 1. Jeez, never mind. Sheesh. I thought it was a new delegator. That came out of that. That came out of Jesus Lord 1. They dumped Jesus Lord 1 for Jesus Lord 2. Okay. Like the commissions are too high. Let me go over here to Jesus Lord 2. I'm just gonna say T Doctor SYS. Number 2, and then Vegas again, man. Continuing to grind here and come up and yeah. Baywatch had a big one yesterday, right? So all right, cool. And then let's see who's missing signatures here. KuCoin missing 4,501 signatures. DF Lunk missing 4,000 signatures as well. Wow. All right, so Interesting. DF Lunk is now burning their own token, so you know what I mean. So, it is what it is. All right, so we did we thanked them for burning Lunk as long as they did, but and it is what it is. But I did tell them, I did say that, I did warn them. I said, look, guys, at some point you're gonna give up on burning Lunk because it's too big, and you're only burning like million, 5 million a day, 2 million a day, whatever you're burning, right? And you're gonna realize you're like, man, we could be burning USTC and actually getting some real results here. Now, if you were burning 50 million lunk a day, that's a different story. But when you're burning 5 million a day, it's still good for us overall in the future. But it's not going to make any. It's not going to make a difference right away, right? You need 3, 4, 5 years to see that difference, right? Or you need a bull cycle to see that difference, right? And so, but if it's 50 million, you 10x it. Not no, okay, that's a little different. You're burning 50 million a day, right? 50 million lunk tokens a day. That's a little bit different than 5 million, right? But if you swap it around and you're burning USTC instead, you're going to see a massive difference, right? You'll see results very quickly. All right, so let's wrap up the video here. And as Bitcoin is at 63,427, it is going back down a little bit here. But I'm out of my position. I made $10 in it, so I'm going to get back in at some point. Okay, so all nodes is number one. And let's see, Orion's number two, Interstate Allowance number three, Interstate One is number four, KuCoin is number five, Jesus Lord is number six, and number seven is Stakely, and the number eight is Happy Caddy Crypto. Number nine is Terra Casino, and number 10, and right up the top 10 is Luna Station 88. All right, so there we go, guys and girls. Yep, there you go. All right, and then top 20, Auto Stake. And then there's Baywatch at number 25. And Crypto Plant at number 30. And let's see, number 40 is Lunk Swap. Nice. Burnout Validator at 46. And Terraport at 47. Nice. And top 50, 1 star. And the rest of the validators. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, and some of them are in between. It's up to you to decide who's who. See you guys in the next video. Let's watch Iran and Israel here. Israel preparing tonight to strike. Will they actually strike? And will they strike the nuclear power plants? I guess we'll find out when we wake up in the morning, won't we? Or actually, we'll be up. We'll still be up because their morning is right now. So we'll still be up, and so we'll just watch it, right? So it's 12 a.m. Almost it's like 12:40 as I'm speaking right now in Israel a.m. So almost 1 o'clock there. So we'll see what happens here. And so watch your Twitters, watch everything. We will see what happens. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.